And we are live.
We are.
Victoria,
Yes.
do the intro, because I'm big as
Hello, I'm Victoria. This man here is 20.
Mr. 2020 to you.
So, Feel It Real Fun Show 267. Is that right?
267. That
Yes.
sounds right to me, Victoria.
Hi, John K.
K. Blair has joined. Thank God, it finally brought it up for me.
Hello,
Excellent.
Bob. Hello, Lynette.
Alrighty, guys, we're going to have an amazing show today. We're going to put airplane mode on.
Hello, Heidi. Hello,
And
Julie. Hello, Becky.
This is like
We're just
romper
getting
room.
things sorted.
We love romper room. La la la
So-
la la. So today we're going to talk about I Remember When. I had to look at that right there. Joe, what up? Nice to
And
see
what?
you back,
No, we
Joe.
don't.
That's right. See ya.
We can just look there.
All
Or
right.
there.
So as we explored Neville Goddard's Toolbox today, you can go to nevillegoddardstoolbox.com for good fun.
Yes.
We're going to dive into the I Remembering When bits that everybody seems to screw up because they read like 3 sentences out of the lecture and they don't get to the gist of it. And
Good.
and we did it manifesting to the max, crass commercial message.
Yes.
And we explored some really cool ways to do I Remember When in there. So if you like what we cover today, dive into manifesting to the max. Done.
Cool.
All right, cool.
You can find that on manifestingtothemax.com.
All right, so
And if you haven't done the first course while we're here, go to manifestingmasterycourse.com.
that's right. Billy,
Okay,
Dave,
hi Billy, hi
boy,
Dave.
this is
I saw
really
Yasmin
good stuff,
snuck in,
guys. Anne
Nafani,
is here.
And cool, loads of people.
And by the way, thank y'all for showing up for a little bonus show this morning. I took a walk in the garden just to check out the technology and the internet to make sure everything was working good. And it was lovely. Just a handful of y'all showed up. So
Hi
if you missed that,
Sinead,
check it
hi
out on our
Mary,
personal
and I saw
timeline. Hey,
hi
Bex.
Rox and Joe.
Mary Ann has joined as well.
Joe joined ages ago too.
That's right.
Okay,
So, Victoria,
yes, what do we got?
would you like to read the Neville Goddard quote, or shall I?
How long is it? Can we split it into two?
We can do all sorts of things.
Okay.
So we got like 3 sections right there.
Oh yeah, okay, start now. To remember when your friend wasn't well by imagining he is healthy. Remember when your daughter was single by imagining she is married. Go through life remembering when.
All right, so let's begin there. So, at the beginning of the lecture, Neville talks about, saying silently to yourself, I remember when something happened, right? That's a way to explore this. But if you want to nail it, notice what he's saying here from deeper in the lecture. Again, I think pretty much nobody has the capacity to read more than 7 words in this culture. I'm in that kind of mood. Andrew Maxwell has joined. So, start to remember when your friend wasn't well by what? Right? Not by going, I remember when you were sick.
Yeah, imagining
Okay.
her healthy, him
Yeah,
healthy.
by imagining he's healthy. Remember when your daughter was single by what, Victoria?
Imagining her married.
Okay, she's doing good, 2 for 2. Now, I love this one.
Yes.
Ready?
Yes.
By the way, notice this is street practical. It doesn't make you sound or look crazy.
Yes.
Okay? Stuff that makes you sound or look crazy is not feeling it real.
No.
It's feeling it nuts.
It's going to feel crazy on the inside.
Oh, yeah. I remember when Victoria was smiling. So, right. Yeah, versus red. I can imagine her happy, and then I can imagine her happier. Right?
Yeah.
Get it? So, Neville says, haven't you heard people say, who does he think he is? I remember him when he had nothing and was a nobody. Ooh. Now watch this.
Yeah.
Now you may have heard a little jealousy in their tone, and that is good because envy adds fire to the statement, which causes the one spoken of to have more. Get it? It's not the words. We're talking feelings here. We're
Yeah.
talking fire. Neville says he may never know who caused his success, but it was done by an act of remembrance with intensity. An act of remembrance. Not the words. The words don't matter. We keep saying this, right? The words don't matter. And apparently they don't because we keep saying it. But we also imagine people getting it, and they go, oh my God, you're right, the words don't matter. They don't. So,
Yes.
Victoria,
Yes.
your turn.
I just started thinking about, like, for example, Anzac Day coming up,
Yep.
or things like that, where they're like, it's Remembrance Day,
Yep.
a remembrance of the event.
Yep.
Whereas for a lot of people it would be it's almost like the nobodies as well. You got it so good now, you don't know what it was like back then, or how hard it was for us and how
Watch
good
this.
it is now, sort of.
Notice the inner arguments. Okay? What if you stopped and remembered freedom? What if you stopped and remembered bravery? What I notice is most people don't take the time to do that. Okay? By the way, when I say remember, it's not like remembering like it's gone. But some things you want to have a memory of, you know what, I remember when I had that Volkswagen. Gone. Right? But I also wake up in the morning, and you know what I do? I remember in my driveway there's a BMW. Ooh. You get it? Play with memory. Memory is imaginal. And so we've got Anzac Day coming up here, which is essentially the same as like a Veterans Day or a Memorial Day in the U.S. And you can approach it being grumpy. You can approach it remembering the war and the sacrifice. Or you can stop and you can remember, you know what? I remember their bravery. Okay? Remember them taking action. They didn't sit around and go, yeah, dude, you know why there's a war? It's because the generation before me screwed it all up. Right? If that would have happened, right?
Yeah.
Get it?
Yeah.
Boom.
It might be an Eastern world.
Yes. Yeah. So when you're remembering when, okay, this is not a passive act. This is an active act. How are you remembering when? If there's something you want to let go of, remember when it was here. Yeah, you know what? I remember when I couldn't do Facebook Live. Before we could do Facebook Live, I mean, they sent me the rejection letter. They said, nope, can't do Facebook Live. It's only for this kind of person who has this kind of account, and so on and so forth.
And
I was
20
like,
didn't fit
right.
the bill.
Yeah. I remember when they said that.
Yeah.
Right? I remember when I couldn't do Facebook Live, and it was like just a week or two later that it's like suddenly, you know what? Hey, you can do Facebook Live.
So
Nice.
when you got the rejection notice,
Yep.
did you did remember when sessions that you remembered when you couldn't do Facebook Live, or did you remember how taking it up a notch? How ace it is, how it transformed.
Yep.
Like the business, so many more people were reached by then
By
being able
these.
to do Facebook Live.
Yes.
Is that more like how the session would have been?
So this is a good one. I'm going to hit the Neville quote, and I'll come back to Victoria's question.
Okay.
Start now to remember when your friend wasn't well by imagining he's healthy. Okay? I remember getting the rejection letter. Okay? And I remember starting doing Facebook Live things. And I remember the impact that this is having on people before we did our first show.
Very cool.
Okay? Get it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've already imagined getting... Yeah, by the way, I made up a number. It was 500. You know what, we tend to get about 500 views per show. Okay?
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay? Now I'm playing with... I remember when we only had 500. And it's not the words. Okay? Listen, I remember when we had 500 viewers. Okay? Compare that to... I remember when we... I remember when we had five... No, I'm going to keep the same words.
Okay.
I remember when we had 500 viewers, Victoria. Right? Or, I remember when we had 500 viewers.
Yeah.
You get the difference?
Yeah.
It's the feeling.
And how much actually that, when I was there with you, when you said both of those, the second one
Watch her.
puts it even further back, like really further, but further back in the past. It's like it, well, maybe it's just that it took me there. That's
Sure.
probably more what it is.
Yep.
Yeah, because, of the feeling.
So get how cool this is?
Yeah.
Those of you in Manifesting to the Max, go back and listen to those recordings. We wove this in so many cool ways. Those who aren't in there, I want you to remember when you thought $97 was a big deal. Because it ain't. Seriously. I mean, all the time. I mean, it's like, oh, I don't know where I get $97 from. Track your spending for a month. You'll find that you've wasted $97 a couple dozen times probably while going, I'm too poor. I remember when I thought I was poor and couldn't invest in myself. Okay, it's not the words. But if you go, you know what? I remember when I thought that way. Okay, I do. You get it? So, how we doing? Questions, comments, thoughts? We've got more we can talk about with quotes, but I'd love to hear from you guys. Yasmin remembers when I use this one heaps. By the way, notice Yasmin just said, I remember when I use this one heaps. Did you go into thinking I remember when? Or did you go into doing what Neville just said? Okay, you remember, what did Neville say? Start now to remember when your friend wasn't well by imagining he's healthy. Okay? Remember when your daughter was single by imagining her married. You get it? Jessica loves your voice.
Oh, thank you.
Cool. Thanks, Jessica.
Probably the accent.
Cool.
Yes.
What? It's probably the accent?
Well, yes, because...
Well, the accent's part of your voice.
Well, yeah.
I remember when she could diminish herself like that.
Okay, got it. All right.
Notice what happens when she accepts a compliment? Tiny side little note. Ready? She just imagined things differently. You get it? When I remember when I couldn't accept wealth in my life because I thought $97 was a lot of money, or $7, right? Yeah. Versus, right? Feel different. Remember when you were poor by imagining what it's like to be wealthy and do what wealthy people do and to do what people do who know they produce wealth in their life. You get it? And it's not the words. Please don't settle for my words. Okay? Find the feelings. By the way, you can find this quote in the lecture I Remember When at freeneville.com.
Is Bill here?
If Bill was here, he would have the link up, but Bill must be sleeping. Bad Bill.
Probably. Bad. I remember
I remember when Bill was the official link guy. Yeah. So, Kim Heaps has joined. So, any questions, any comments, any thoughts, or would you like one tiny little more Neville Goddard quote?
Yeah, another little bit would be good. Something appropriate.
Right. Guys. All right. The key is this. While in a state you no longer desire to express, you must move inwardly by claiming, I remember when I was in a state I did not like. Okay? This is where people stop. I want you to keep going. Stick around. If you can remember it, you are no longer in it. Again, notice Neville isn't saying walk around saying this. He continues his thought. If you can remember it, you are no longer in it. Instead, okay, watch how this keeps going. Instead, you are becoming aware of your new state as a present objective fact. Okay? Notice Neville is not saying words. Okay? And if you will remain faithful to your new awareness, not if you keep saying, I remember when. I do, right? Yeah. If you will remain faithful to your new awareness, it will crystallize. You will find yourself moving across a series of events which will lead you to the fulfillment of your desired state. Ooh. Listen to this one heaps. Okay? Share it with your friend. Thank you for the shares. Okay? Listen to it heaps, and if you're getting gold from this and realizing you've been doing what most people do, which is not useful, okay, get manifesting to the max. Okay, there's my crass commercial.
Is that Priya?
Priya says, I keep dropping out of my ideal
state,
getting better at recognizing it early and working on getting back into it.
That's a good one
nice.
for her, so that's ace.
Cool. We put up a bonus video for immersion a few days ago. If you go to feelitrealfun.com and look a few videos down or around there, you'll find it. It'll help you really nail that, noticing that you're out and getting back into it.
Yes.
So
that's right, that was a goodie, because I remember you going, did all the action, but so atypical of what we all do.
Okay? Yes. And when you find the feelings behind all of what I just did that we explore in that video, boom. So, and join us at manifestingtothemax.com.
Yep.
All right. Anyone, anything, going once, going twice. I feel like I'm selling Harry's house. Congratulations, Harry.
Yeah.
So,
that video is great. Says yes, yeah, it was.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
More to come, guys.
Yeah.
More to come.
Okay.
That's good. No dog park today this morning. We have 2 coaching calls, a quick chicken, and then going to visit a friend.
Yeah, we've got to visit Jim.
And we'll be playing with the puppies here.
Yeah.
All right.
Have to throw the balls crazily.
And says, I remember her sick is the words, but if the feeling, the imagine healthy. Yeah. Move to, again, notice what Neville keeps saying. It's not walking around saying, I remember when you were sick or whatever. It's, how do you do it? One more recap, just for fun. Starting out to remember when your friend wasn't well by what? Imagining he is healthy. Remember when your daughter was single by imagining she is married.
So it is a bit like, I am remembering when she was sick, but imagining her now
as healthy.
Yep.
So
it starts that's the remember when,
Sure.
but we're replacing that with the health.
Yes.
Or replacing that with the marriage.
Yep.
Okay, got you.
Cool.
Happily married.
Happily married.
Yep, got you.
Coaching call with a chicken. Negative.
Coaching call with the chicken? No.
You ever notice when you call people barnyard animals that they get upset? Chicken, turkey, you donkey, you. Just for fun. All right. I like it when people call me meat, like, yo, brisket. That's right. Okay. Anyway.
Okay, what we
focus on. Tiny tune-up, where you focus from. Focusing on anything, and it's out there. Focusing from something.
Yes.
Okay, feeling from. Bang.
Yes.
All right.
If you're remembering when it's in the past, done and dusted.
That's right. James Gamp has joined. All right. Joe, llama.
Llama. You llama. Joe.
No brisket. All right. We're going. If you get a moment, put up a what'd you learn about you, or what your favorite part of the show was today. We always love reading those.
Yeah.
And share with your friend.
Yeah.
And
it's getting super bright.
that's right. We're going. ManifestingToTheMax.com. Go there. Get that. Have fun. Take it up a couple levels.
Yeah.
Love you guys.
Okay.
See ya.